What's going on, guys? Inside Raymond here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to prevent hair loss and breakage. As you all know, your hair, it automatically sheds. That's normal for your hair to shed. Don't think anything is wrong just because your hair is like falling out. They say that you're supposed to lose like 100 or so strands of hair a day, something like that. There's also comes a point where you're experiencing too much hair loss and too much breakage. So what I'm going to be telling you today is how to prevent that from happening. So the first thing that you will want to do is massage your scalp, and this is something that you can do like in the shower when you're applying your, or we're not applying, but when you're washing your hair. You can always just massage your scalp with your fingertips, not scratching your scalp, but actually massaging it just while you're applying the shampoo, just massaging your scalp like that. And you don't have to do it for very long. It's just something quick. It promotes blood flow through the scalp, and it just opens up pores more and just promotes hair growth, so that way your hair grows longer and things like that. As you all know in my other video where I say you don't apply conditioner to your scalp, that still holds true. So when you're massaging your scalp, make sure you're doing it with the shampoo and not the conditioner. And they also have little scalp massaging brushes that you can use that actually get a more thorough massage from the scalp, and it really like gets in there. But I don't have one of those, but what I do is I actually I just use my fingertips. That may be something that you guys could invest in or something like that. I don't know how much they cost, but I know it really works. It does, trust me. Maybe I should invest in it myself. But yeah, if you just want to do like a quick massage while you're taking a shower and washing your hair, you can definitely do that, and it'll pretty much have the same effect. The next tip that I have is try to avoid applying heat to your hair, because as you all know, too much excess heat, it promotes breakage. It makes your hair brittle and just frail if you're like putting too much heat on it. And I know sometimes you may want to use heat when you have to leave really quick, or you're just trying to get a quicker dry. You're gonna want to wash your hair when you don't have anything to do, or do your twist outs or whatever when you don't have anything to do right away. Just try to avoid using heat, because once again it dries your hair out and it makes it brittle, and it's just easy to break, especially if you try to brush it or do anything like that. It'll break your hair off, and obviously that's not good. That's not what you want. So try to cut down on using too much heat. You don't have to cut it out completely, but just if you're gonna use heat, try to put it on the cool setting, so that way it's not too hot and just really drying out your hair. So try to put it on cool setting. If your hair dryer or hair blow dryer has that, put it on the cool setting and you should be good to go. The last thing that I have for you guys is try to avoid using like brushes when you're detangling your hair and things like that. As seen in my how to detangle your hair video, you want to try to stay away from brushes. And when you're detangling your hair, I found an easy way to do it actually is just when you're taking a shower. After you've applied your conditioner, you can have like some knot out conditioner or things like that pretty much separate your hair while you're applying the conditioner, and then you can just go through it with your fingers and kind of detangle it like that. And then once you get out, or while you're putting on the conditioner, you can go through it with a pick or some kind of wide tooth comb or something like that will detangle your hair fully. But as far as brushes go, I don't use any brushes. I don't even have a brush. The only things that I have is the Denman brush, which I basically use to enhance the curls, but also I use it after I've pretty much detangled my hair fully. So once I finger detangle and going through with the comb or a wide tooth pick or a wide tooth comb, I use the Denman brush just to really make sure that each hair is pretty much all the way detangled. When I'm using it, I'm not pulling hair because my hair is pretty much already detangled. So I'm just going through the extra mile to make sure that it's good. Just try not to use brushes. And also, I had a question the other day saying, does the sponge brush that people use to twist your hair and get like the free form dreads and things like that, is that bad for your hair? And no, it's not bad for your hair, because I know like a lot of people still like that hairstyle, but me personally, I don't do it because one, I think it pretty much tangles your hair even more, and You know, your hair can really get matted by doing that, just because you're twisting the hair together. And when it's time to detangle, you know, it may make the process like 10 times harder, because you're twisting your hair, you know, every morning, and it's just tangling the hair more and more. So what I suggest is just try to calm down on it. And if you do want to get that kind of look, I would suggest really two-strand twisting your hair together, but not actually using like any gel or anything. You can pretty much just two-strand twist your hair together, and you know, the next morning when you take it out, it'll kind of look like the curling sponge or whatever. So that's another little tip that I gave you guys, just because. But yeah, try to avoid the brushes. You know, finger detangle first, then go through with it afterwards with a comb or a pick. And yeah, that pretty much prevents you from pulling your hair out and, you know, causing breakage that doesn't need to be broken. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed these tips, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And it's been Inside the Great One, and I'm out. Peace.